Welcome, thanks for joining us. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schopper. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Siggy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around it. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and our pitcher tonight, John Gray.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance, so we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen.
It's
tough
back.
when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay
Dynamite.
on your toes.
Brand new season of season 2 with the St. Louis Cardinals franchise.
And that's through there for a strike.
Game 1 against them, we won 2-0 with the Josh Bell. Well, first Norman.
In the air, left field, down the line, one down.
Double, RBI double. And we got Josh Bell with the home run. If you remember last episode,
This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can
Brandon
bounce
Donovan
back with a better
got
effort
robbed.
here today.
And
Should've been
Boog,
back
it
to
can
back.
get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're
But
seeing
we're here to
that
sweep these boys in a
consecutive
2-game
streak of
series.
innings you haven't scored.
Apparently
and
this
you
is
wanna get
game
off to
of
a
the
great
week.
Start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Ezekiel Tovar.
And our new starting
stands in
pitcher
now and watches strike
pitched the
one.
gym with 7 innings with 9 strikeouts. And his MLB
shortstop takes
debut
the
with the
ball.
Cardinals. Got John Gray with his debut with the Cardinals.
So a foul
I think
ball
everybody
makes it
on this
1-2.
team that's new
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
got their
Try to go
debut.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
No,
is
actually,
having a hard time catching
everybody
up.
in our starting rotation.
One down, base is empty. Swing
Take a
and a
seat,
miss,
my boy.
struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there.
In our
I don't
pitcher
think that
rotation,
first
everybody's
strike,
getting a
if he
debut.
takes it, pretty textbook pitching.
Their first
Get ahead
time
in the count,
with their
get
new
the
team.
guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do
Okay.
any damage.
Ryan McMahon in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Up the middle.
What?
And that's a base hit.
That should not be a base hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be
No
hard
way.
enough
No
back up
shot.
the middle for a knock.
So a man at first.
Or pitch that
Here's
pitch in.
Michael Tolia. And first offering is fouled off.
Whoa, what is up with this? Oh.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second and final game of the series. And 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up.
That's
Now
John
go back
Gray
exactly where
replacing
you want to go.
Sonny Gray, which he can't, man. We lost Sonny Gray, man, in the free agency.
Line drive. Brings it in for the third out. So one left for Colorado. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Steve Matz.
And we lost Steve Matz too. Facing a former team.
Unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's weird facing you after using you as a user.
In the air, left field.
And you hung that.
And there's 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Hung that curve and I missed it.
Abraham Toro, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Flares it into the outfield. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, center fielder, Harrison.
Now up for St.
Bader.
Louis, Harrison Bader.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And that one is lifted in the air. Should have this one.
How are you not crushing these pitches, man? You
And
you hung
it.
a curve in that.
Scoreless after 1. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Down to DH, number 28. Gray, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. Gray back to work. Check swing called strike, and that is strike 1.
The funny thing is, Gray, he actually
Larry Bullard making the call
Well, his
behind the plate
agent
for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone.
actually called
well
us.
reviewed by those we talked
Said
to
he
around
was
the league.
interested to
Yeah,
join
he's
us.
an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it.
And I think we got a 1-year deal with him.
What about an umpire's height?
So,
how much of a role does that play in
throughout
your
the season, I want to see how he does. And if he does good for
I
us,
think it pushes the strike zone
might give him
up a
another
little bit,
contract.
which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
or he
And
just
there's a
retires.
foul ball.
Who knows?
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Take a seat, my boy.
For the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a
Batting
high
seventh,
fastball
right
and then
fielder,
bury that
number
curveball
2.
down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Second inning here, no score. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Man, this is your debut. I'll teach you, young buck. Let 2 pitches go.
2 down, nobody
You're
on.
gonna chase this. Okay.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That was the setup. Hey, you got power? Okay. But still, man, I'm gonna teach you.
And it's fouled off.
Bro.
They'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing.
Told you I'm gonna teach you, young buck.
That's that.
Take a seat.
Nothing doing for the offense.
Welcome
that
to the big
time.
league.
We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Josh Bell.
He's got a pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Like he did game 1.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Batting fifth.
If I wasn't late on that, I probably would have had that down the line or something.
Brendan Donovan. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. Down and away for ball 1.
2022 Gold Glove winner. Cardinals had a lot of them too.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no strike.
1 out, base is empty.
Wow.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls.
I was
1
not
strike.
expecting a sinker up there.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strike.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The other way. McMahon fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Oh,
There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-2.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
there you to throw that curve.
There's a line drive to left field.
Is that a gapper?
Nice grab on the run. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the center fielder, number 82.
Number 80.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him.
That is
Just a
nice.
very nice approach and
Hunter
swing
Goodman.
right there to use the big part of the field.
How about it
Everything
not
was
get
on
inside
time,
enough?
stayed balanced
Well, actually,
through the
that
entire
wasn't a
swing,
location
and
I
just
wanted
launched
that
that
either.
one into center.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hunter Goodman. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And that one fouled off.
Seemed a little bit more aggressive in game 2 than they did game 1. Even though it's a rainy day.
And that's strike 2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Good job to fight that one off.
Somehow, apparently.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
And he was on it, kind of. He was a little bit early.
And it's even up. Got it.
Take a seat,
He's down
my
4
boy.
strikeouts now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game
Now
yesterday.
batting,
Another
left
one
fielder,
right there.
Nolan
They've
Jones.
clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Next to hit, Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. The flip. There's one. What a double inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We
that
head
was
down
a-
to the
that was
home
a-
half of inning number 3. No score.
That animation, that was nice. High flip, bro. I don't know what he was doing. Put your foot down. Nice.
Hitter, number 28.
Gray back to work. Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times.
Later.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all
Now
of the
batting,
swings and
second
misses.
baseman,
He's had them
Cardinals
eaten out of the
Estrada.
palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Go ahead run on base.
Should've been an out, man.
Estrada to the plate. Fly ball to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting,
Be the second out.
number 2.
Ken Fedor digging in for the Rockies.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Fedor goes 6'1", just 21 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2025. Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, what did I miss?
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside.
No.
Go to second.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting it into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a
Thought I had
piece and stays alive.
I got you with the circle change before. I'm gonna get you in.
2 outs. That one
Hey, he didn't
misses,
bite.
and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two down, nobody on.
Got him.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Yeah,
Rockies are
take a
down
seat.
5 lead, and we are still scoreless. Here at Busch
Leading
Stadium,
off for the
top of the
Rockies,
6th inning.
center
So in now
fielder,
for Colorado, number
82.
82. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in
One in
terms
the
of putting
zone,
them away at the plate.
2 out of the
Once you're
zone.
ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be
He was
trying
aggressive.
to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now here is Hunter Goodman. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Notice they're not waving
The
her
offense
towel
needs
this
to
time.
start showing some fight against
Wonder
this
what was
starter.
up
He's
with
doing
that
his
with
thing
game
out
1.
there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a foul straight back. That just misses.
what?
And that is ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Oh, crap.
That
2
one
balls, 2
missed.
strikes.
Swing
Got
and
him.
a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Herrera collects, fires to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Up next
Stepping
for
in,
Colorado,
Nolan
left
Jones.
fielder,
0
Nolan
for 2
Jones.
in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And downstairs. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1.
What? Oh my goodness! What is going
They've
on?
had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they
Now
score
batting,
this.
Shortstop Ezekiel
Go ahead, run on base.
Actually supposed to be a good
Ezekiel
third
Tovar
baseman, man.
digging in for the Rockies. Gray a move to first. Jones dives back in safely. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
No. 2-0.
Oh no, you're losing control now.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Jones around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Now a relay to third.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Way to go, third baseman. Nolan would have made that play.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. 1 for 2. Late swing, foul to the left. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. They limit the damage here. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scored triple. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And ball 1. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Now in this 3-ball count, down
He had me on 2. I'll be back in it. Full count.
Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
There we go. There we go.
Now batting.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
No outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Nelson up and throwing. Vodnik also throwing. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball,
right.
1 strike.
We got him pitch out there. We got to take that apple.
That one lifted to left. Jones under this one. Brings it in. 1 away.
Thought he manpowered that over his head.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He popped out his first time. The changeup missing, and it's 1-0. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Base hit into right
Let's go,
center.
baby.
They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
One ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. I almost not swung at that.
And now the lefty outside. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire.
Was I really late on that?
Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Good timing.
Abraham Toro.
Whatever.
Next up for the Cardinals. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rockies 1 and the
How did I miss that? How did I miss that?
Well, 1-run game. So in now for Colorado, Ken Fedor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Inside, and that is ball 1. Munoz, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Oh, he was? We got an all-star guy?
Get the call. 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 2-1 now.
Nope, ball 3.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke
Keep
up
up,
a
young
little
buck.
bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that is gone.
All right, I was talking all this mess on you.
Kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases
Made a
for
mistaken
the rest
location.
of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
That was a moon rocket. Where did that hit? I don't know why they went with the fastball.
Here's the center fielder.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Inside at 100, and that's ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count's even at 2.
Oh, crap.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. See you later. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add on.
That's actually
It's
kind of hard to
3-0.
time.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark.
I thought it was going to be a
especially if
repeat
it's your
after
team
you
that
robbed
does
us
it
for
and
our
those guys
back-to-back
get to
home
slap
runs.
hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire
That
up a
pitch was
ballpark.
inside.
So digging in, Hunter Goodman. Slider right there.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And takes low for ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To third, Toro. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just
Oh, that's
missed.
the ball. 2-1.
And that misses.
Wow.
3-1 now. And that one lifted in the air center field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that drops in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
This one in the air.
Wow.
Bell under it. Drops
All right,
it.
he gave up back-to-back home runs.
And that is that.
The one I should have robbed, but I mistimed it.
This inning, the long ball was working.
With him, I should have threw a fastball with him.
Dial into the show.
That shit, I don't know how you even got that out. That pitch was way inside. He has an ERA of a 9. Wait, we faced you last game, that's right. Might give this up.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Catcher.
The Cardinals
We can and get on base.
Striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Next pitch is outside. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Diego Castillo getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence also getting ready.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Just kind of slice that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now, Lars Nootbaar. And a slider misses down and away.
1-1.
All right, come on, Newt. Get a base hit and get on base.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next off,
here we go.
Misses and a full count now. And that's
No, I didn't.
swing. It's a strikeout.
It was a check swing.
Nolan Gorman
Now
next up for the
batting,
Cardinals.
second baseman, Nolan.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
No.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Back there.
Let's go. Down one, baby. Come on.
Fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. There's only one out. Come on. All right,
Knew what
Mason.
pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient.
All you have to do is get on base. And we're going to walk this off.
One out, base is empty. Now at the plate, Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball.
Okay.
And the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Nelson is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Justin Lawrence.
61.
Well, the best relievers love the
Lawrence.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Dairon Blanco next up for the Cardinals. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Ball one, no strikes.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
He been squeezing.
And a foul ball.
That might have been a ball.
That's a ball.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Abraham Toro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And the tying run is
go.
on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Abraham Toro. 0 for 3 in this one. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Yep.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top
That was
speed
close.
on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
So the tying run is second. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Oh, come on, clutch here, baby.
That's down and in.
2-2.
That was close.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
And that was a ball, too.
With the tying run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hook him.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fly ball down the line. Fedora
Drop.
sizing this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon. Munoz back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed.
I'm warming somebody up.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And that just misses.
Got him.
And looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
It must have clipped the outside corner somewhere.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen.
Now pitching. for the
JoJo Romero
Cardinals.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number
He has a
59.
great slider with tons of
JoJo
movement.
Romero.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Throw something in the dirt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job of two-strike.
How are they taking these inside pitches like that, man?
Driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite
That don't make
field, and it
no
doesn't always
sense.
translate into the game, but right there it
Look how
did,
far
and he
inside
did
that
it
pitch.
perfectly.
One out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter. That one's in there. Strike one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Wynn makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hey, one more out here.
Tyro Estrada.
Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Foul ball there.
Y'all should not be making contact like this.
Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Got him.
No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Hard in the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 3 and the Cardinals 2.
Let's go win this.
And on the mound is the closer.
Hater.
That's too
That's
low.
the ball.
And that's ball one.
Strike one.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
So up next, Josh Bell. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
Strikeout with 2 pop outs. We just need you to get on base.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch.
I thought
get
that
the
found the
ground
hole.
ball. Excellent piece of work.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is down low. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a breaking ball misses outside. Too low, and it's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting.
And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Swings and misses.
What?
And that is strike 2. This could end it. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Rockies strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, these 2-game series are kind of strange. You're just so used to, as a ball player, 3 games or 4 games, but you split. You feel like, okay, ho-hum, maybe it was a tie. We got to win, and we're out of here.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the game.
Actually, we would have won this.
Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
If I didn't give up that back-to-back home run. But this is a better start in the second season. We didn't go down 0-2 in the record. We're 1-1. It's a late inning scoring for us in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th with Norman 2-run homer. Could have tied it almost. We're gonna have 5 hits. Look at that error. Foreman, man. Got John Gray with his debut with the Cardinals. He debut with 6 innings, only gave up 5 hits, 7 strikeouts. Only gave up 1 run, which is not bad for your Cardinals debut. And Steven Matz, man, he went 6 innings, only gave up 3 hits, 3 Ks, no runs. It was a pitching duel until the 6th. Good close game, like what I like to see. Not from my previous last season, man. It was horrible. I'm TNT. Dynamite. Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next video. Peace.